Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra in Delta Mike 06.
Hello, radio. A6NYC, where am I pointed here?
I think you're down south.
Yes, I am. Hi, K6US, K6NYC.
Yeah, you're down at 155. K6US, 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Thank you for the nice Christmas card, Aaron. Judy tells me she got a Christmas card from you and your family today in the mail. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you as well. Over.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, we were a little late on getting them out, but we were hoping most of them would make it to people before Christmas. Good to hear that it made it up the hill.
I wonder where Bill is this morning. He's got to go over here to what we got here, 210. There we are, 211. For a Tascadero, somebody's got to call a Tascadero in here. You've worked him on 1296, haven't you, Aaron?
No, I can only work them on 2 meters, because of course my 1296 antenna is pointed at you, and a Tascadero's in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I guess you have no rotor on anything, or you have a rotor on some things but not others.
Yeah, there's no rotor, no rotors. And where I currently have this antenna mounted, if it was able to rotate, it would run into stuff.
You can't run into stuff for 1296. Stuff really gets in the way. Okay, very good. Well, we need Rob in here then. Rob, or Bill, or Mike. WA6AAJ, AA6S, KM6SRR. Where are you guys?
Yeah, so far it's just us and the chickens.
Well, I guess I could go up to Santa Cruz. Doesn't matter where I'm pointed when they come in. If Bill comes in, we can still have him look for a Tascadero, so there's no point in me being down there. He doesn't even hear me unless things are just right. So if he can't hear my 600 watts, I'm not going to hear his 10, am I?
Yeah, roger, roger.
KM6SR.
There you are. We want you to point down toward the Tascadero and make some noise down that way and see if Ron is there today.
And Rob, it sounds like your radio might be out of alignment again.
Yeah, the Bodner thing's going wonky, and I can't remember exactly where to go on that.
You really need to write that down, Rob.
Yeah, it's in my log somewhere when I talked to you last time, but I haven't had a chance to look for it.
What do you need to write down, Aaron? I just missed it.
No, it's just his Leo Bodner likes to act up occasionally, and he's got to go tweak the reference adjust in the menu. But it's it's one of those things that's kind of buried, and he needs to write down how to get there in the menu.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, you're close enough. He can hear you anyway, Rob. Give him a try down there.
1009.
Okay, Aaron, I changed it last time, and it still is bad, so did I go the wrong direction?
Well, you're close enough. You could go for a little higher pitch.
Well, that's not the problem, Mike. The problem is the radio is fighting the signal that's being injected. So he's got to tweak the ref adjustment to make the radio happy.
I know that, but he can also turn the main dial if he wants to.
No, that's not the problem. Yeah, when the Leo Bodner is fighting the radio, it makes the sideband all garbled, but he's still on frequency.
Oh, I don't hear any garble. 1009. Good evening, Ron. Merry Christmas.
Hey, good evening, and yeah, Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna get in there and get out, get to bed, and go to work.
Oh boy, they got you working on Christmas Eve, huh? Well, you got to deliver those chicken wings, that's for sure. All right, buddy. Thanks for checking in. Anyway, we needed you because we're going to be light tonight, I can tell. Thank you very much. KJ6 at TYO, K6MYC. Merry Christmas.
All right, 7-3.
7-3.
Okay, I adjusted it. Is that any better?
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. K6US.
Okay, K6, oh shoot, forgot Ron's call sign.
W6QUI?
Yeah, W6QUI. Ron, are you on tonight for the 1296 Bozo Net? W6QUI, this is KM6SRR with K6MYC, standing by. W6QUI, W6QUI, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, the 1296 Bozo Net, over. Well, let me try this direction a little bit better. W6QUI, W6QUI. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo with a 1296 Bozo Net. Are you on tonight, Ron? I'm not hearing anything, Mike, and I'm kind of guessing at where I'm pointing. This one's off about 30 degrees, I guess, from where I point. The other antenna, the 6-meter one, is off about 10 to 15 degrees.
Well, that's okay. I'm up at Santa Cruz here. KW6 Sugar, KW6S. KW6S, K6MYC. Tom, are you awake yet up there? I don't hear Tom either. KW6S. I think, he's under the weather, I understand. Tom's got something. He's under the weather. He's also got company, so we may not hear Tom tonight.
Hey, Mike, I need to go down and finish my dinner there. KM6SRR.
Okay. I'll sit here and call Tom a little bit more. Signal to you now, Aaron. Is this a better or worse spot? Well, Aaron must have gone off to have more dinner or put the kids to bed, one or the other. I'm all alone. KW6S. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, K6MYC calling. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, KW6 Sugar. I'm moving the antenna up into the Bay Area now. KD6SOK. I wonder if you're there, Fred. KD6 Sugar, Oscar Kilo, over. Well, I don't hear Fred at the moment. Anybody else in the Bay Area? Bay Area 1296, taking check-ins from Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, K6MYC, over. I hear a voice way down in there, but I'm not, I didn't get any improvement when I moved the antenna. Keep calling, over. Well, I seem to hear it right in this direction. I don't know who it is. Is that Jim, WB6JNN? Is that you, Jim? K6MYC Bozo Net, calling and listening, over. Roger, very good. The band has got you a little garbled up there because of multipath, but we got you now. I heard JNN in there. Thank you, Jim. Merry Christmas, Jim. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters, and it'll be better like it was. Anyway, thank you very much for checking in here on 1296. We're really light tonight. Very few people in here. Hi. But good to hear you. 285, we've got you. 285. WB6JNN, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, K6MYC, WB6J. SOK is here, and WFC is here. So we'll see if they can get through to you. WB6J it is.
Okay, so I'll call for Mike there, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie 775. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Go ahead, Mike. I'm hearing something in there, but boy, it's way down from where it should be, but maybe I have to go further with the antenna. Was that?
W6PQL, over.
Okay, W6PQL. I've got you, Jim. Give me some chatter and I'll peek on you, and then I'll know where to point for everybody else. Over.
Okay, well, I think you're probably pretty close to that. 75 in here, and you got WB6 JNN already, but Daily City is on and waiting for you as well. Over.
Okay, well, I'm creeping up on the peak here. I think I'm pretty close to the peak. Anyway, 1296, and I'm assuming you heard Mike in there. I think I heard Mike, and I thought I heard KD6SOK also. Would you check and see if Fred is here? Band conditions should be very weak tonight. W6PQL in the group, K6MYC, over.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Oh, my goodness. Why am I getting this mental block here when I'm trying to think of Fred's call? Fred, are you here? Well, I don't think he's here tonight. Let's try it again. I've got to move the antenna here. KD6SOK.
I could swear I was hearing some voice in there. I could swear I heard a voice, but you didn't seem to respond, so it must be somewhere else. We'll see. Anyway, I didn't hear Fred either. I did not hear Fred. It wasn't Fred's voice. And you would certainly hear him better than I do, particularly when you aim at him. Your signal did not drop much, if at all, when you pointed toward Jim. I mean, toward Fred there. KD6SOK, if you're there, Fred, pick it up. Otherwise, W6PQL, K6MYC, standing by. No, nothing heard. Go ahead, Jim.
Well, he is in there, Mike, and he's calling you, but he's not very strong over here tonight. Might have a loose wire or something, but he's here.
Who is he? Who is he?
That would be KD6SOK.
Oh, okay. Well, have him give another call, and I'll swing the antenna a little bit more in his direction. KD6SOK 507. KD6SOK 507. K6MYC calling and listening. Go ahead, Fred. Go ahead. A little bit. I got part of your call that time. I got part of your call. I'm going very slow to find the peak, Fred, so you may have to make another transmission a little bit longer. Anyway, Merry Christmas if you can hear me. Merry Christmas to you, Fred. KD6SOK, K6MYC. Over. well, Jim, I could hear pieces of him, and I got part of his call, so I did hear a little bit there. Anyway, we have you logged in, Fred. We have you checked in. 73s, and again, Merry Christmas. Beat D6SOK 73. Back over to you, Jim, W6PQL for a final, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, the final it is, and I'm going to slide out 10 kilohertz pretty soon. And look for Santa Barbara. I'll let you know on CW if I manage to hook up with 73s for now. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Yeah, conditions are very poor, very, very poor tonight from a standpoint of propagation. So we've got something moving in here. We've got a pretty high wind, but it's very warm over here. High wind and very warm. All right. Enjoy your day. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe on Christmas Eve if you're there. I will be on tomorrow on Christmas Eve on 2 meters. 73, K6MYC. Anybody else before I go to Oakley? Okay, nothing heard. Going up toward Oakley here. Okay, let's try that. Somewhere around in that area. KN6RO, K6MYC. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. Well, he's probably off either cooking dinner or eating it.
711, K6MI.
Oh, good evening, John. Good to hear you. 711, are you in and out?
I'm in and out, yeah.
Merry Christmas, John.
Same to you.
Thank you. Okay, one more call. We'll come back and look for N6RO in a few minutes here. One more call for N6RO, N6 Radio Ontario, or W6 Papa Echo. W6PE, if you're there, Mike, K6MYC, over. Okay, nothing heard. Anybody else in this direction for 1296? Bozo Net, K6MYC, QRZ. Okay, nothing heard. Let's do this. Let's go up here like that and see if we get anybody. How about KJ6KFB? KJ6KFB, K6MYC. Are you there, Darren? KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Okay, nothing heard. Let's try KR6MR. KR6MR, KR6MR, Meadow Vista. KR6MR, K6MYC, calling and listening. Okay, I got you. You got to give me a little more chatter or see if I can peek on you. Signals are very, very weak, so we have to be pointed absolutely perfectly. 759, we've got you, John. Good evening and Merry Christmas. KR6MR, K6MYC standing by, over.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the group. KR6MR Bozo 759. Your signal varies, a little bit garbled, but I can copy.
good. We had a nice day. Temperature-wise, it was overcast. We had overcast all day. That was Q5, John, by the way. Q5 on that transmission. Wonderful. We had overcast all day except for about, maybe 45 minutes of some weak sun. But better than nothing. And the temperatures were in the high 60s. Temperatures in the high 60s. So very, very pleasant outside. No wind until later in the day. The wind started to pick up about 2 o'clock. And it's blowing a little bit here, probably gusts of 20, 25 miles an hour occasionally. Otherwise, it's pretty nice and still have no rain here. No rain here yet. Are you getting any rain there, John? Over?
It's starting to rain. It's been dry all day. The sun came out to maybe mid-50s for the temperature. But I changed the time except for the dog walking over.
Okay, I just got on you at the hunt where I was getting Q5 copy. Are you, have you had any rain? Have you had any rain? Over?
Nothing to measure. Nothing to measure. Over.
Okay, negative on the rain. Okay. And probably pretty modest temperature based on that, so. Okay. Well, I don't know what this rain is waiting for. We thought it would be here Sunday. We thought it would be here Monday. Now it's Tuesday, and we still don't have any rain. Maybe it'll be later in the week. Maybe it'll be next year sometime, for all we know. All right, John, great to hear you. It's Q5 most of the time, and then Q4 and down to Q3, and a multipath. A multipath on the signal. That's what's making it sound rough. A lot of multipath. 7-3, and again, Merry Christmas to you, John. And we'll see you tomorrow on 2 meters. KR6MR, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Very good. Have a Merry Christmas, and look for you tomorrow night on 2 meters. KR6MR. That's the net. Have a good evening.
Okay, you too. Have a good evening. Solid copy. Weak, but solid copy on that. So, doing pretty good here on 1296 lately. I did not hear anything from Darren. I heard nothing at all, not a trace from Darren, so I assumed Darren was not there. Anyway, I'm going to try for the north, but I don't think we're going to get anything out of Nevada. But I'll go up there and give it a try anyway. 7-3, John, 7-3, K6MYC. Have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, K6MYC, going to Nevada.
Wow, came up real strong there, Mike. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Very strong. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. I haven't heard K6 WIS. He might have been working in the Bay Area today and maybe partying a little bit, so we may not hear him tonight. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC. Okay, nothing from Paul. Okay, back up to the Nevada area. Nevada. Here we go. Here we are in Nevada, and I'm calling for KE7UQL, K7UQL, KE7UQL, K6MYC, calling and listening. KE7UQL, K6MYC, over. KE7UQL, Kilo Echo 7, Uniform Quebec London, KE7UQL, K6MYC, over. How about W6PE? I'm pointed right at you now, Mike. W6 Papa Echo, Oakhurst, K6MYC. Anybody? Any copy? Nothing from Mike. KE7UQL, Kilo Echo 7 Uniform, Quebec, London. K6MYC, Bozo Net, standing by. Yeah, I don't think he's got antennas in the air there. Rob, are you back from dinner? Are you on frequency? Apparently not. Okay, I'm going to go back down to N6RO and see if we can dig him out. N6RO, we're looking for you. N6RO, N6RO, N6RO. N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC, calling and listening.
K6MYC, N6RO,
Okay, we got you. Very weak. For our surprise sound, let me see if I can peek on you, but we've got your 835. Good evening to you. Give me some more chatter and I'll peek on you, Ken, over.
Yeah, okay. You're not very loud at the moment, but maybe you'll peek on me. Temperature high today was 59, and no rain yet. We had sort of dinner tonight with a homemade cheeseburger. How you got me now, brother?
Yeah, I got your cheeseburger right here. Okay. It's not Q5. I'm amazed. The path is terrible. I did work John, KR6MR, in Meadow Vista. Had better copy on him than I have on you, believe it or not. So it's way down tonight, but we've got you. And thank you very much for being there, Ken. We'll look for you tomorrow, of course, on 2 meters. Always much better on 2, but surprised because it seemed like KR6MR was quite strong, and I thought, okay, everybody's good to the north. But the Bay Area was all very weak. I did work people in the Bay Area, but it was very, very weak. Back to you for your final, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Merry Christmas. N6RO, K6MYC, standing by.
Yeah, okay, Mike. The man is not very good. You're not moving the estimator at all. And my people hit the word that you're here. We'll see you tomorrow night on Motor Run. Forgive me, man. N6RO, clear.
Okay, I've got a little bit more on you, but it's so multipathy that it's all broken up, of course, with fading. All right, 7-3, Ken, and it'll be a lot better tomorrow night, but thanks very much for being there on 1296 tonight. That just shows you how these bands can vary from one day to the next. Take care. N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC, Bozo Net going back into the Bay Area for late checks and missed. Here we go. Night, night. Okay, back into the Bay Area, and I'll eke along in the Bay Area making calls for late checks or missed. Late checks are missed in the Bay Area, K6MYC, over. Bozo Net, 1296. Late checks are missed. Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie calling and listening. Okay, Bay Area, and Santa Cruz, K6MYC calling and listening. Okay, I guess that's the end of the net here. Aaron, I don't know if you're still there, but I don't hear Rob, so he may still be eating dinner. I'll have Judy take a picture of the log and send it to Rob. And then tomorrow and Thursday we'll do the same thing because he won't be home tomorrow. KR6, KM6SRR, K6MYC, over. Okay, K6 Uniform Sugar, K6MYC.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, he must still be downstairs killing the chicken or something. I won't be home the next 2 nights either, but I'll make sure I fire up the live stream for you.
Yeah, okay, very good. It'll be good. I'll be here as far as I know. We did find part of the problem with the power in the main shack, so tomorrow night I'll be back out here in the barn, so I won't have any issues, or at least that we know of now. But we turned out that the batteries were run down because they had all the breakers to the batteries were turned off. All the solar panel batteries or solar panel breakers were turned off down at the panels themselves. It was something that Frank did in the middle of testing, and then he forgot to turn stuff back on. He thought he was going to be here the next day, and then he had a foot infection, and he hasn't been back since. So I went down and turned the breakers on, and now we've got 18%. Batteries have charged up today with the cloudy weather to 18% from absolute zero. So that's the story. We're back in business. Things are functional. I'm still on the grid. All I'm doing with the solar panels is charging the batteries. So that's the story here. Let you go. Good evening. Merry Christmas, and have a nice time tomorrow night. We'll be thinking of you. And I won't be able to see the stream, but I'll assume it's on. K6 Uniform Sugar, K6MYC.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Yeah, I'll be at my parents tomorrow, and then I'll be at my in-laws on Thursday. But I'll bring my laptop with me, and it's not that hard to fire up the stream and walk away. So, yeah, I was going to tell you that yeah, your batteries are at 18%. So maybe you'll get a little bit more sun tomorrow. But of course, we're supposed to get rain for the next 3 days. So don't know how much power you'll get into the bank. So. And alrighty, I think the next time I'll talk to you is probably going to be on Sunday. So we'll catch you on 2 meters, just not tomorrow. K6US, Fresno.
Okay, very good, Aaron. Yeah, well, I'd like to get the batteries up in the 20s at least, but they stop working altogether when you get down to 5%. That's when they quit working here. They shut themselves down, I guess, but sometimes they don't all shut down at the same time, so you get some. So some of them right down to nothing, and others have a little bit left in them. Anyway, that was the answer to that mystery. It's good to have answers to mysteries. Hi. All right, take care, have fun tomorrow, and we'll see you Sunday night officially here back on the band. K6 Uniform Sugar and KM6SRR. This is K6MYC, Bozo 47 in Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo, closing the 1296 net here on 12/23/2025. Good night, all.
KM6SRR.
There you are. Okay. I'll have Judy just send a picture of this over to you, okay?
Okay, it sounds good. Yeah, I came upstairs, but I'm getting old, so I'm a little slower than normal. Anyway, yeah, I still got a little more dinner to finish. I counted 12 so far.
Well, that's probably right. I can't count. If you counted 12 and I get Judy to count 12, I won't send it to you, over.
Well, it's always good to have her send it, then I just make sure. Or like she does sometimes, she just says, hey, we got 12 too.
Okay, stand by. I think I hear 52. 52, is that 52? Again.
Yeah, that's the Roger, that's 52.
Okay, that's a Roger. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for 52. So that adds one more to the pile. 52, Rob.
Roger.
So what was the new number? No, I can't see what I wrote.
13.
The Magic 13. Okay, very good. Thanks much, 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow. And of course, I'm still on with you on Monday. I don't have to go on Friday. I took the bandage off today. It was just restricting my arm so heavily, and my hand was swollen. So I called him up and said, unless you have some great objection, I'm taking this bandage off. Not a bandage, it was a wrap of a medicated wrap of some kind, but I didn't need it. So I took it off, and I feel much better, and I can pick my nose and wipe my butt now with my right hand. That's always handy.
Yep, just make sure you don't scratch it when you're sleeping.
Yeah, no, nothing I can scratch. So actually, there's one little wound, if you will, that they repaired on the backside of my arm, but it's up quite halfway between my elbow and my shoulder, so they've got a nice bandage over it, and I'll just leave it on there until it comes off when I take a shower here. So we're in good shape, and my eyebrow feels good. I'll take this bandage off in the morning. We're going in the morning for breakfast. It's the annual M² breakfast at Huckleberry's. And then we'll be back home, and the rest of the day will be semi-normal, whatever normal is. A lot of crap going on in the news. But anyway, it's just the same old crap. All right, see ya. Good night, guys. KM6SR, K6US, K6MYC. Clear, but listening a minute.
All righty, good night, everybody, and Merry Christmas. K6US.
Hey, good night, Aaron. K6US, KM6SR, 73, and a Merry Christmas. Hey, Mike, I never did find out what was going on with the solar over there at Matt's place on the coast.
Frank had turned the breakers off at the solar panels. All the panels come together at one point, and there was 3 breakers that were off. And he remembered it, and I talked to him on the phone. I went down there and turned the breakers on, and then everything started to charge up, and it's up to 18% now. So the batteries aren't hooked to anything else. It's not running the house or anything, but they're just charging. Over.
Yeah, I heard you say that. No, I was asking about Matt's place on the coast.
Okay, hang on. I hear another station in there. Who's in there? Go ahead again, please. Over. 971. Boy, are you weak. Okay. 971. We're up to 14 now, Rob. 971. Good evening, Dave. Give me a little more chatter. I must have you in a gigantic null here. K6 VBG, K6 MYC. Go ahead. Give me some more chatter so I can find you.
Great. We had a little thing with Dad on Sunday and had to go down there. And I basically missed out on checking in Sunday, so yeah, sorry about that, guys.
I could not copy any of that. We're talking about Dan, KM6HK, passing away.
No, I'm talking about my dad.
Oh, how's your dad?
He's gonna come home. Yeah, the first of the year, so probably next week he'll be coming home back to his motorhome. So we'll see how he is when he's here.
Well, that's good. That's good news. I don't know whether you heard the other news, but Dan there in Coursegold near you, 803, Bozo 803, Dan, KM6HK has passed away. Over.
Oh, no. Bummer. That's too bad.
Yeah, Dane noticed there was no activity and the garbage can had not been put out on the pickup day, so he called the sheriff and the fire department came over and they found him, I think, in bed or slumped over somewhere. I didn't get all the final details, but he apparently was fighting something, but he probably didn't do what he should have done and gone to the doctor or called the ambulance or something and gone to the hospital. So he died at home, and maybe that's what he wanted to do.
I know, that's the way I'd want to go.
Yeah, I hear you, but if sometimes it's just something that they can fix it in the hospital, and you can live several years after that. So I know people that have been on the hairy edge of dying. This was like 20 years ago, and my friend is still alive. Over.
Yeah, Roger. But if you gotta go, I'd rather be at home with my dogs than in a hospital where they really don't care.
Anyway, good to hear you here, of course. Merry Christmas to you. And I'm very happy to hear that your dad's coming home, so that must mean he's improving, so that's good. I'll pass along your best to Rob. He may or may not be copying this up by the stream there. K6VBG 73. We'll see you tomorrow night if you can make it. K6MYC.
I will sure try, Mike.
All right, Dave. 73. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, Rob, back to you.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing Dave at all, but tell him Merry Christmas from me.
Yeah, I did. And Rob says Merry Christmas, Dave, and so does, let's see, are you copying him, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm the one that I was able to hear him underneath you guys, so helps that my antennas pointed in his direction. Hi, Dave, K6US.
K6US. Good evening, Aaron, and Merry Christmas.
Yep, Roger. Yeah, we'll hold down the fort down here as the deluge of rain comes in over the next 3 days. K6US.
Yeah, did anybody get the ARC bill?
Well, it's funny. The rain hasn't even started up in Sacramento yet. Meadow Vista had no rain yet. He said it's warm. Temperatures in Oakley were 58 today, but he's not getting rain either. So I don't know where it is. It's on either side of us here, but it won't come up and it won't go down. Good night, all. I'm out of here, going back in the house. Not cold, but I've got my family's still eating dinner there, and I didn't quite finish mine. 7 3s, K6VBG, KM6SRR, K6US, K6MYC, clear and closing. Who is that? You're very light. I have to hear your call several times to know who it is. Over. I guess I was pointed up at you. I moved the antenna around and I wasn't sure where I was pointed. I hear you, John. KR6MR still in there. All right, 7-3 again. Merry Christmas, my friend. Bye-bye. All right, good night, guys.
Good night, Mike. 73, KM6SR clear.